go. All right.
And boom.
We're back with 1, 2, and 3. It's episode 86. How we doing?
Dude, we're doing fantastic. How are you doing, buddy?
I'm so tired, Noah.
Oh my God, I'm so tired too.
Actually, no, I had a good sleep in today.
Did ya?
Slept in. Well, I had 9 hours sleep, no alarms. That's the best. It doesn't matter how long you sleep. If I wake up naturally with no alarm, I feel great.
Dude, the thing, when I wake up without an alarm and if my phone's not near and I don't know what time it is, because right now I moved houses a week and a half ago, right?
Yeah, you've been.
So my room is just.
Just keep going.
It's my room is just gray, no posters on the wall. It's like a fucking prison right now, right? No clock, no nothing. So when I wake up and a lot of the time my room is kind of set up weird where I have one of those wireless chargers.
You want a potato wedge?
Yeah. I have one of those wireless chargers.
Yeah.
And so sometimes I fall asleep without my phone on the charger, and I'll wake up, my phone's dead, and I just wake up, no alarm, no idea what time it is. I'm like, well, fuck. I just put my phone on the charger and I just wait. I'm like, what time is it today?
Yeah.
No idea. It could either be fucking 6 a.m., 2 p.m.
Oh.
Today I woke up, I'm like, man.
I forgot you didn't have school today.
Yeah.
It's Thanksgiving, by the way. I'm thankful. Can you take the games and the headphones off there?
Why, you don't want people knowing you play games?
No, they just look like ugly as shit in the set.
But yeah, happy Thanksgiving, people. It's only Canadian Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah. No, American Thanksgiving's in a month.
Yeah.
It's halfway through November.
Yeah.
Because then Black Friday's right after it.
Mm-hmm. Dude, speaking of Black Friday, bro,
actually,
I can't wait. I've been prepping. I'm gonna buy some brass knuckles. Gonna go to Best Buy, fight some old ladies.
that's actually a good idea. Not the fighting the old ladies,
Brass
but
knuckles.
waiting for Black Friday. I just realized that Black Friday's on the way. I should just wait to buy a bunch of shit because I have plans to just buy everything. You know,
Dude, I know. You have this conversation with me every single time that you have a paycheck coming. You're just already set up to blow it on everything.
Nah, but for we getting paid now, so
Yeah, we getting paid. Ladies and gentlemen, Treys actually got he's no longer unemployed. Your boy's still unemployed, but
well, I was never unemployed. I was just ripping from job to job. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Single shows or whatever. But got a call the other day, and your boy is he got a position on a television show. So I'm not sure if I can talk about the actual show.
That's what I was gonna say.
I don't think I can.
I don't think you should.
No, yeah. So I'm just gonna. I got a thing on a TV show.
buddy, quit
I'm working.
smacking your lips. Hey,
Holy
Christ! I got a position on a television show, bro. You sound like that's what girls talk like now. Hey, Brett, have you even noticed that too?
Oh yeah.
Have you noticed that girls talk like this? Some chicks they go well, today, and then they smack their lips in between every fucking sentence. Well, today I'm just gonna be trying this out.
It's not their fault. It's the 6 pounds of lip filler they have.
They can't keep their fucking lips apart.
Can't keep them.
They're creating space so they have 5 seconds to talk. What? What, chicks doing that? No, I know, but I'm just... No. I'm just mentioning it. I've noticed it for a while. But yeah, it's they just throw the lips apart, make the space to talk, and then and then they fall back down.
Dude, it's when they suck in air to breathe.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. You're not a big fan of the lip filler though, eh?
Anything just gonna get me going here. I just don't like fake shit on chicks, dude. It looks bad. Yeah, those two, Brett. Those two. By the way, today we have our new Jamie.
Yeah, we're rotating Jamies on the pod.
Mr. Brett. He's
Mr. Brett,
behind the scenes.
Yep.
He's doing shit.
Oh yeah, gonna be
Brett,
the Googler for
say
today.
Hi.
Give it a little yell. How's it going?
Fuck. Oh,
Probably.
very unenthusiastic. It's
Yeah.
all good.
Hi.
Hello.
Brett, could you pull up what the origin of Black Friday was? Because I think it had to do with something about killing natives, and now it's just
And now you just get a TV for a little bit off.
Well, no, that's so American though. Black Friday, early 17th century social slang, the Friday in which examination is held, shopping scene.
Hey, Bubba, if you're gonna read, can you like read out loud? Because I can't see.
Yeah, well, it's kind of hard to. Oh, can you click the? There's like a little audio thing beside it, Brett, up on the top left. Oh, it just says that.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Yeah, it just says early 17th century as school slang in the sense of Friday on which the examination is held. The shopping scene dates from the 1960s and was originally used to reference to corporate or congestion created by shoppers. It was later explained as a day when retailers accounts went from being in the red to in the black. Cool. Yeah, that's dude. I don't know if my eyesight's just going because I'm getting old or. Yeah, I don't know,
Yeah.
dude. I'm turning.
Didn't really answer
No,
the question.
turning 23 in like 2 months.
I was thinking about this the other day. Yeah. You know, Mike Tyson won the heavyweight championship when he was like 19, and we're like fucking 4 years older
Dude.
than that now.
Dude, I think about that kind of shit often.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Me too.
Often.
Oh, me too. Yeah.
It's like it. Yeah, I think about like even like dude, even like people that are like the TikTokers or whatever. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
the really famous dudes. Like, all like I remember like all the YouTubers that I used to watch like back in the day when I was like 10. They were like 22 and they were just living like not living large because YouTube is young at that point.
Yeah.
But like they had like sick job like a sick job and they were blowing up and shit. And
Yeah.
I was just like, damn, hopefully by the time I'm that age, I'll be able to do that. Which, to be fair, I have a fucking sick-ass job right now, so I'm not complaining, but
Yeah.
you get my point.
Yeah. I know what you're saying. But, like, hey, man, like, we're fucking 22. Like, it's not like we're fucking 40 years old. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I mean, some of your friends may say that we're too old to have fun nowadays, but it is what it is.
Dude, holy fuck, bro.
Hey, maybe pull that mic away when you're chewing. Hey, Bubba.
Can't hear it.
Oh, I can hear it.
Here it come.
Yeah, I can hear it. Just fucking turn this
Finish
into
my
goddamn.
lunch.
What is it called again? When people
ASMR.
eat. When people eat
ASMR.
up close to ASMR. Bro, have you seen that shit about the beef between that Nico Avocado guy? What's his name?
Moist.
Yeah,
Critical?
He's critical. Hey, Brett, you know that guy, that YouTuber guy? He wears like white T-shirts and he has like long black hair. He just sits at his computer. He's like, "Well, today we're talking about this stuff and blah blah blah." He just talks like that. He's look up what's his name? Is it Nico
Brett,
Avocado?
Click, just make a new tab. And then go to YouTube. And then look up Moist Critical. Or Penguins 1.
Dude.
Yeah, there you go. Penguins vibin'.
Penguins one. No, like the number one.
No, back it all up. Back it up again.
Yeah.
And then one more time. You see Penguins 0. It's down a few now.
Wow.
I thought it was 1, but it's a 0. Right? Yeah, right. Yeah, it's
yeah.
that guy. I like how his YouTube channel is just Penguins 0. Yeah, that one.
You recognize his face?
It's third on the left on the bottom. Him. That guy's who the one we're talking about, but he like has beef with this fucking fat dude now.
Yeah. Dude, there's a guy. So there's this guy, for people listening who don't know who Nico Avocado is. He's this man
Scroll up a
who's
bit, Brett.
literally, like, he started his YouTube being super skinny, and he was making like those mukbang videos, and he's just progressively put on like 300 pounds over the last couple of years.
Dude, it was literally like he said it in his video. I'm not seeing it up there. Do I have like the wrong channel? Is this like his other channel?
I don't know. No, this is his actual channel. I don't know what you're looking for.
He just put a video up about it.
Yeah, dude, he posts fucking like 5 videos a day or something. Those are from
Oh, yeah.
4 days ago.
Okay.
We don't have to watch it, man. I'm just
Okay, yeah. So anyway, the Nico Avocado guy, he was a vegan, skinny dude, like soy kind of skinny.
yeah.
and started doing mukbangs on his YouTube channel that were popping off.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he gained like 250 lbs, and it was like bedridden with and he rips he says he's disabled, and he rips a fucking sleep apnea mask for whatever fucking reason.
Yeah.
It's
hey,
like,
man.
I don't think that's a disability guy, but
It is what it is, bro. Hey, when you're like 500 pounds, this because Nico Avocado is 850 pounds. So like
yeah, he put on 17.
that guy, yeah, that guy, that video. Click on that video. Skip through a little bit, Brett. Look at like that guy. This is the guy we're talking about. What the fuck?
Brett, I know you hate fat people.
Yo, he will eat like all of that in one sitting. Yeah, no, and he makes fucking videos of him literally like that's, dude. Imagine if that's your job, like you just make videos and someone's like, "Oh, what do you do for a living?" "Oh, I make YouTube videos." Like, "Oh, you do a lot of shit and you like make a lot of cool videos?" "Oh, no, I just like sit down and I'll just like eat 5 Little Caesars pizzas."
I just consume about 6,000 calories in one sitting.
Yep.
How?
Well, that's like what, 1,200 calories at least a pizza. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's like 5,000 calories.
5,000 calories. Just crushing Little Caesars.
Not including ranch and other.
Buddy, you know
That's lunch.
when Little Caesars gets that call,
Oh,
those bad boys are hot and ready.
Oh, buddy.
Hot and ready. Mike Ilitch,
They
rest
got
in
his
peace, he's
fucking-
making his bank.
Is that the owner of Little Caesars? He died? Heart attack?
Yeah, no, not a heart attack. He used to own his family owns the Red Wings
Oh,
and the Tigers.
nice. Because he's 500 pounds and he can't breathe for
Can't-
himself.
Yeah. Like when dudes sleep, when people sleep on their back, Brett, it's why they snore. Like their throat kind of closes, and so when you're that fat, your fucking your thing, like your throat literally doesn't stay open. So they
Yeah.
clown.
Can you mute it? Like,
You just hit M.
there you go. Thank you. But yeah, anyways, man, like it's brutal. Some of these guys just fucking mukbanging, making videos like that. But hey, man, I mean, if it's making you some money and you're not like entirely, I mean, he's low key killing himself for the views, but it's all right, man.
You do you.
Speaking of views, a little quick segue here. The biggest thing that everyone's talking about right now, Mr. Netflix show, Mr. Squid Game. You haven't seen it yet, have you?
No. I'm sorry. This is my first fucking day off in weeks. Sorry, I haven't gotten to it. My bad.
Okay, man.
I still got to finish
Relax.
Breaking Bad because you're giving me them eyeballs.
I'm giving you them eyeballs, bro. It's like fucking, like you're really pretending like you haven't had spare minutes to watch some Netflix. Come on now.
When I got time
It's that
off,
good. It's that good. You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. I'm one of those guys. You gotta watch it, bro.
Yeah.
But the thing that's interesting about the show is because since it's for people listening, everybody kind of knows what Squid Game is. It's like this South Korean.
We're on the Little Caesars menu right now. You gonna order something?
I look over and Brett's just looking up breadsticks from Little Caesars. Dude,
Dude, it is.
breadsticks are fire.
Do you remember? Sorry to get off track here. Do you remember like
We'll get
back
back
in
to
like grade 2 when we used to have the hot lunches before they
Oh
went?
my god! Oh my god!
Little
yeah,
Caesars
Little
breadsticks?
Caesars breadsticks.
Before they went to the fucking
The pool ones.
no, yeah, before they went to the healthy hot lunches and they just sucked.
Oh yeah, that was terrible, man.
Travesty. Literally cringe on a plate. I'm cringe, and
'Kay,
that's based.
But anyways, man, fucking Squid Game, bro. It's like this South Korean. It's a South Korean drama show.
Hold on, I just need confirmation.
Yeah, it's not North Korean.
You're saying this absolute like insane drama of a show didn't come from the Democratic People's Republic of North Korea or Korea, the DPRK, also known as North Korea in the West.
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
South Korea.
You're sure
yeah.
it didn't?
Are
Kim
you
Jong-un
sure?
didn't make this himself?
Are you sure? Can you just make sure? Can you look it up? Can you make sure that Kim Jong-un didn't produce it?
Because I mean, It's showing guys dressed up in funny costumes with
Okay,
guns.
so basically for
Definitely.
people like not seeing what it is, it's this show about these people
Squids?
who are in debt and they go into this and they play this game that's run by this like hierarchy PlayStation people group and
North Korea.
North Korea. And they basically got to play kids games for money, and if they don't do the games, they die. But they don't know that they die until they know that they die.
Till they getting got, bro.
Until they been get got. And now it's a new thing. Now there's apparently they're making a video game about it, and they're making.
What's it gonna be?
Like,
Mario Party, but at the end you fucking die.
It's basically what it's gonna be, man. It's gonna be like playing little mini games, and then instead of like you lose, you just get like blown up in the game.
Someone breaks into your house and murders your whole family.
In real life, yeah. It's like a real life Squid Game.
Yeah.
It's like
Just like the show, I'm staying away from that game.
yeah. Yeah. It's interesting, but it's getting to the point. I was lucky enough to watch it before there was like insane amount of hype. Like I watched it
I'm not
kind of
gonna
at the
lie.
very beginning.
I'm not gonna lie, the hype throws me off half the time.
That's what I'm saying. Like when there's too much hype, like it's almost like Tiger King. Like you never watched Tiger King,
no,
right?
Because it was
Because there was
just
too
fucking
much
lame.
hype. Yeah.
It was fucking normies and shit. It was bothering me.
Okay. Are you just mucking?
I'm eating my lunch, bro. I'm hungry.
Couldn't have eaten it before the audio
No,
experience.
I was setting up all the
What?
cameras.
Squid Game, yeah. You haven't seen it? Yeah.
The only thing that bothers me is it's filmed in like they're speaking Korean.
Yeah.
And it's obviously like it's pretty obvious that there's like people talk like doing voiceover.
Dubbed? Well, yeah, because it's fucking
It's like
originally.
obvious, like their mouths just don't add up with what they're saying.
Well, because it's a different language.
I know, but like it's bad. Like, it's annoying.
Yeah.
So you
well-
just watch it subbed.
Watch it subbed, yeah.
Watch it how it was meant to be watched.
Well, it was meant to be watched in Korean. Dude, there's some people that just piss me off. Like, I saw it in, like, it was, like, comments on YouTube or something like that. I was watching a video about Squid Game, and someone's like, yeah, maybe learn Korean and watch it how it's supposed to be watched. I'm like, learn Korean?
Just read
You
the
want me to
fucking
learn a
subtitle
whole nother language?
for a show? Sorry, I can't. Sorry, I don't bust out languages in a day like you, King. God damn.
It's like, wow, man.
Dude, yeah, people are
You
fucking
gotta be kidding
retarded.
me.
But
alas, man. Yeah. You ain't gonna be watching it.
I'll probably watch it this week when I'm at work.
Yeah. But there's some other. I was cruising Netflix yesterday, and I was actually watching like this other movie. I was watching Zodiac. Last night. Did you know that they actually like fully released, like they figured out the actual identity of the Zodiac Killer now?
Yeah.
Like a couple days ago.
Yeah, the guy died like 3 years ago, and it wasn't even like the FBI or anything. It was like this like small group.
Who just been hunting down the Zodiac Killer
Yeah, like
this
that
whole
here.
time?
Brett,
Brett.
look up Zodiac Killer found. Just Google.
Zodiac Killer. I found. Cause like it was in like the 70s. Do you know who the Zodiac Killer was, Brett? He was like, it was in the 70s. He was this guy who was murdering a bunch of people and sending letters like in cryptic and voicemails and cryptic letters to like the authorities saying that he's the one who did this, and he had like a logo and shit. And
Go to the Guardian. Case of the Zodiac Killer takes another twist. Top one.
but yeah, it only took him fucking 45 goddamn
But
years.
like the FBI and shit still say it isn't solved.
Oh really?
Yeah, they were denying it. But like, I don't know.
At this point, like man's got away with it, man.
Well, he's dead.
I mean, he is dead. So like, yeah,
he won. He did it.
He won. Yeah. How many people did it say he killed? A lot? Does it say on there?
Didn't you say you watched the movie?
Yeah, but in the movie they're speculative about if he actually killed the people or if he was just taking credit for some of them.
I think it was like 8. Killed like 8 people. Pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Kind of yeah, man. Man really got away with it.
Hey Google,
It's all good.
how many people did the Zodiac Killer kill?
On the website inews.co.uk, they say
Only 5. Those are kind of rookie numbers, though. Hey,
No, thank you.
like if you're a serial killer, like you got to put a little bit more on the board than 5.
Yeah, but I think it wasn't the fact that it was just 5. It was like the way he did it. You know what I mean?
Well, he was just like shooting people in their cars and shit.
No, but it was the whole letters thing.
Well, yeah, and sending
was-
them letters
dude,
and
When you're ballsy enough to send the cops letters,
yeah.
like that's
So
it's
in the
like, okay.
movie, because they were trying to figure out, like, I'm guessing they based the movie a lot on how the actual investigation went. So I'm assuming that this is what they actually thought that he did, was, when he would write those letters, he was ambidextrous. So in his day to day, he would write with his right hand.
Yeah.
But when he'd write those letters to the cop, he'd write with
With
his
his
left
left
hand.
hand.
So they could never. Only when he was writing the letters as the Zodiac Killer, he had a completely different.
Well, it's because I remember like some of the things are like smudged, so they're like always writing with his left
His
hand.
left
'Cause you have to
hand.
go across.
Yeah. Hey man, why wouldn't you just like pay someone to write something for you, or just like
No, 'cause
type
they-
it out and
they
print
could-
it?
No, because that's the thing. If you fucking they didn't have fucking computers back then, dog. It was in the 60s.
I know, I'm joking.
All right.
Why don't you just
But-
Photoshop it, so bro?
Well, because say hear me out here. Hear me out, right? So, if you did it with a typewriter, they
Yeah.
could figure out which typewriter it was, and they could easily trace that back to who sold these typewriters to who. Try and get receipt. Like it's a whole process to do it. They would go to shops, get receipts for who did it, interview all those people, everyone sold in the area.
True.
If you're doing it with on
you
a
don't
regular
get
piece
got.
of paper with your left hand,
Yeah.
that's impossible.
If you were to commit a murder, how would you do it? Because when I was a kid, my teacher told me something that very much
Your-
has stuck into my brain.
Your teacher.
Yeah.
Which
When I was
one?
a kid, I'll tell you after.
We never end up telling each other after. Just fucking.
I don't remember her name. What was my grade 6, 7 teacher? Was it Mrs. Is it like Monroe?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah. She was she was like, yeah, she's like, yeah, the perfect murder weapon would be an icicle. I'm like, what? She's like, yeah,
'cause it
because
melts.
yeah, exactly, because it melts. There's no fingerprints, and they'll never be able to find it.
Yeah.
And ever since then, I've just always thought about that. Like, hey, man, like, granted, if I was to kill someone in the icicle, most likely when I'm going to stab them, it would slip out of my hands. But unless you could like make some sort of icicle knife where like you have a handle, but then obviously that takes away the whole point of no fingerprints.
Well, you could kill him, snap it like you'd stab him, snap it off, and take that with you.
But you never want to have like it with you. That's the whole point.
But it melts away, and you would just have the bandages that you could dispose of way away.
Bandages.
Yeah, like if you let's say they're not bandages, but like cloth that you would wrap around to hold on to
for
it.
grip.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that you would shank them. It would melt away. You
Yeah.
just have the cloth with you, and then you go to a different location, dispose of it, and it's
Yeah.
cloth. No one's gonna know because there's no blood on that cloth.
The thing
Or
is
you
though,
you
dude.
burn them.
The thing is, it's like relatively easy to get away with murder.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
like,
dudes
hear
in-
me out.
Dudes in South Chicago do it every day. So
yeah,
like,
okay, yeah. Well, yeah. But I'm also saying that like if me and you don't have any like criminal record, I'm assuming you don't have one. We don't know. If we just somehow like had a gun right now, like if we just had a gun, we could drive. You could just like drive to Vancouver, drive in the middle of the street, and shoot somebody, and then drive home, and then probably you'd be fine. Just because there's no
no,
like, bro.
no.
How would they trace
I'm
it to
gonna
you?
Say doubt on that.
How would they trace
Well,
to
I
you?
mean,
There's
for-
no. If you
there's-
just go and randomly kill somebody, like I'm not talking about you go downtown in a busy street, like
no, but you're driving your car.
yeah.
There's gonna be plenty of witnesses that would have seen the car drive by.
Or say you don't drive your car. Say you take the SkyTrain.
And will they give you a description? Oh, a man wearing blah blah.
Who's
blah.
gonna give you a description?
Any witness on the
There's
street?
no witness. That's what I'm saying.
Bro, what street can you go down in the middle of Vancouver that doesn't at least have 2 people on it?
Okay, but regardless, okay, sure. Say they see your face, and they're gonna tell the cops.
They don't see your face. They just describe you. Now
Yeah.
the cops look at all of the CCTV cameras
Yeah.
chilling around.
Yeah.
They could easily okay, he got off the station here. Then they go back and fucking check on that station. Like it's so easy to track where you've
Yeah,
gone.
but I'm saying if there's no, huh? Yeah, wearing a mask, bro.
No,
I'm
that's,
just saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, just murder a homeless person.
I still think they could follow you and relatively track down where you got
Nah,
off and
dude.
got
Most
on.
murders don't get solved anyways.
Well, it also depends on the profile of the victim. If it was just some homeless dude,
Yeah.
probably not.
Yeah.
If it's a fucking actual like contributing member of society, yeah, it may be.
Maybe.
But
Yeah.
also,
I'm just saying, man.
but also like
I'm just saying, if you have like no motives and there's no way to connect you to the crime whatsoever, it's gonna be fucking hella hard for them to figure out that it's Mr. Trey from, like.
it also, I don't know. It depends too. Like if you did the ice skull thing, yeah, that's one thing because they
Just
literally
start stabbing someone with an ice cold and dip
Uh,
for never finding you.
see ya. But like, say like you shot somebody, you're not gonna get the casing with you. Well, it actually doesn't matter if you get the casing or not. They're gonna take the bullet out, figure out what bullet it was, where did the bullet get bought from, where did the gun, like, and they can find out what gun uses that bullet, how many guns in the area have been bought, like
yeah,
that.
I guess. Well, how else are you gonna get a gun? I feel like it's a lot harder to get a gun from the black market.
I feel like people that have no idea how to get guns from the black market just say, yeah, just get it from the black market. Who
Who do I go to?
who's
Who's the black market?
Mr. Joe Black Market?
Hey man, you walk up to someone on the street. Hey man, you got like a gun that I can buy some?
You
What
got
the
like a
fuck?
Hey, you got like a 9mm?
You got the hell?
Who?
No.
Who are you? Okay.
All you're gonna, dude, it's gonna
Okay.
be pretty traceable because all you're gonna be able to buy from a black market is an AK-47.
I use auto Kalashnikov.
Yes.
Dude,
God.
no, it's like that one guy that you were telling me about it. Was that Contact or whatever, or Faded, and that was like going around. He's like, "Hi."
Oh my god,
like,
the Undercover Cop, dude. This is the funniest story of all time. Hey, Brett, I'm pretty sure I've told you this. When we were at Faded, which is people listen, it's like it's just like a regular
it's
music
a festival, but it's
It's
a
like an
rave.
EDM rave music festival type
People
deal.
do all of the drugs.
All the drugs. And I was there, and I was in like the crowd, and there was the clearest 35-year-old undercover cop I've ever seen. He 6'5", like looked like he just shaved, like he already had his 5 o'clock shadow coming in, but he was like clean baby face shaved. He had like a backwards flat brim hat on with like a satchel and like just a jacket with like a satchel over top. I'm like, man, clear earpiece in, like, hey, and he was going around like, hey, do you know where I can buy some Molly? I'm like, what? Then he's like, do you know if you are by happen to be in chance of any possession of Molly or know anybody where I can buy some? I'm like, what? No, leave me alone, man. And yeah, he asked me. And I saw him like going around asking people, and then like 10 minutes later, I see him like arrest some kid. I'm like, man, how stupid do you have to be like, oh yeah, I got some. You want some? Sure.
Yeah, I got pounds on me, bro. I got pounds.
He's like, yes, I'm looking to roll.
Let me take you over to my friends. They will.
The
dude,
most sober
dude,
guy of all time comes up to you,
bro,
asks you.
Bro, how funny would it be? That guy comes up to you and you're like, oh, yeah, let me take you over to my friend real quick. He'll be able to do that. You walk him over to the nearest security guard and you're like, hey, this guy right here, he's trying to seduce me for meth, and then he gets arrested.
And then the cop gets arrested.
Yeah, thing finished recording.
What, that?
Yeah, that camera. You got to restart it. Or unless we want to take a break real quick.
Sure, we can take a minute break. Or so.
Quick 5 minute break.
All right, we'll be right back.
All right.
Peace. Boom. And we are back. Thank you guys for sticking around. I don't remember what we were talking about. Oh, Undercover Cops.
Yeah.
Being super obvious. Undercover Cop, dude. He's literally like, hey man, at least pick a guy that
looks young.
Looks like, what's that movie? Fuck, what's that movie where the guy like sits down beside him and he looks like a kid, and then he's like, get on the ground.
Oh,
What movie is that? You know what I'm talking about? Fuck.
There was also a bit like that in Breaking Bad.
Oh no, it was Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
It was Breaking
Yeah.
Bad. Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
the dude like looks like totally like, no, he's like, man, I'm not a fucking cop, and he's like, yeah, that's what a narc would say, and he's like, oh, come on, man. And they like go through like this whole bit. It was a cold opening, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure. whole bit, and it's like he's like gets his trust, and then the dude's like, all right. Goes again, like gets his bag, comes back. He's like, all right, we do $1.50 for an ounce or whatever. And the guy immediately he's like, oh okay, can I see it? And he's like, yeah. He opens the bag up. And he's like, put your fucking hands on.
Dude, have you seen that video where it was like an undercover cop was trying to buy weed from some guy, and he like pulls up and he's like, yeah man, can I see it? Because the guy knew he was an undercover cop,
Yeah.
and he like put flower buds in this thing.
Yeah.
He's like, can I see it? He's like, no man, you can't see it. He's like, here, I'll let you feel it though. And he like feels it. He's like, man, that feels like shit. And he's like, sure man, I'll do it. And then he fucking, it's like the same thing though. The most undercover cop looking man of all time.
Yeah.
It's like, it's when you're clearly like a man and you're dressing in like,
When you're clearly a man.
no, when you're
That's
clearly
it.
like an older man dressing like a young 20-year-old guy.
Guy's ripping Forever 21.
Because you've been forever 21, hey? Wow. But
I haven't seen that video, but like, but what he put in, like actual flowers?
Yeah, you gave him actual flowers because he knew he was an undercover cop.
That's funny.
And the cop felt it. And he's like, man, that feels like shit. And he's like, sure, but I'll still buy some. He's like, man, like, no real person would feel the flower buds and still think that's weed.
Yeah.
God.
Fool.
Fool, man.
Baboon.
Absolute baboon.
Baboon.
Dude, you know what I was also watching last night? It was like another Netflix show thing. I watched like half of it or like an episode or something like that. They're like 45 minutes long. I can't remember. It's called like Bad Sport, I believe it's called. Bad Sport. It's about like all times in all these different, each episode's about something different.
Yeah.
But the one that I watched was about Arizona State, like the basketball team.
Yeah.
How they were a guy named Steven Smith.
Yeah.
On Arizona State in like the 90s was working with a gambler, and he was making sure that the gambler would hit, like they would win by a certain amount so that the gambler would hit his bets.
And then
he would pay him off.
Fuck.
And he was only paying him off $20,000
Oh, really?
like every time he did it, but like they make no money in NCAA.
Well, back
right?
then they
Or
didn't. They do now.
They just started making money now,
Well,
like 6 months
They
ago.
just started making money. Those guys are millionaires, dude.
Really? You think
They're
so?
they're able to cut promotions and shit. They
Well,
make
now
money.
they are. They weren't
No.
before.
They were making money before Noah.
Really?
I guarantee they were finding a way to make money. Do you understand how fucking big the NCAA is?
No, I understand, but I'm pretty sure that it was the whole thing was like, oh, you're just gonna play for us, we'll pay for your tuition, and then it's just gonna send you to the NBA, and that's when you're gonna make all this money. But they were never making money from. They were not allowed to cut promotions. They weren't allowed to make endorsement deals.
I guarantee they were.
Hey man,
Like it was just gonna go. It was going under the table. There's no way, dude. Like some of the higher end profile players that went through the NCAA, there's no fucking way they didn't make a little cut.
well maybe a little bit here and there, but they weren't allowed to actually like cut endorsement deals, like publicly.
Well, again, not publicly. Nobody knew about it, but I'm telling you that there had to have been something going down.
Possibly.
You're telling me that a guy that hasn't made a fucking dime on his stuff rocks into the NBA draft wearing like rollies and fucking a nice cut suit, all this shit that like came from like the projects and stuff like that. Tell me he hasn't been making a little bit of money.
Yeah, but like they're not making. They was famously known that they were not allowed to make any money.
I know.
That they weren't getting paid.
I know
That was like a huge thing.
I know, but again, they weren't allowed to make money publicly.
Yeah.
Nobody knew about it, but they were making money.
I don't understand how, like, from like brand deals.
I don't know what exactly, but they had to have been making Noah. It's a multi-billion-dollar corporation. There's no way they didn't get a little bit of like Sally on the side. You know what I'm saying? little pinch here and there. That's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying that it's not as much as like I doubt they're making millions of dollars. It's all right, man.
Because
It
like,
was like
the head coaches of the football teams make millions of dollars.
yes, I know
That there's no way that they don't pay the players something.
so that at least they don't do that.
Well, you know what I mean? Like it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Even like, because that was the whole point why that rule got changed, was because they were like, hey guys, like this is getting a little ridiculous. Like you guys are making billions of dollars and your players ain't making shit.
Yeah.
And now they can at least come out and sign these endorsement deals and stuff.
Yeah. Well,
Like-
anyways, regardless, the show was like about that. It was
Yeah.
about like
Well,
guy
because
who
back
was-
in the 90s, it was probably a lot less.
it was probably making absolutely nothing. But this guy, I was looking it up. So he was like on Arizona State. He was like their main like star player, and he was like putting up like 40 points a game, and he was like doing all this stuff. So he had like the ability to sway games a little bit, right? And he was getting 20 grand a game in the playoffs whenever he was doing this. And then it went under investigation by the FBI. They found out that he was involved in it, and then he never got drafted to the NBA.
Oh, really?
So he ended up making like 60 grand or something like that in like the 90s playing for the NCAA, but missed out on probably millions from the NBA. So it's just like, it's always interesting like that. There's always probably a little bit of shit going under the table. Wasn't there a big controversy about, you there?
Yeah, no, I'm looking it up to see like if people knew about athletes getting paid.
Wasn't there a big thing about, it wasn't NHL, NFL, it was like something to do with refs. The refs were being paid off. And the NBA, it was the NBA, was it not? The NBA, the refs were getting like under investigation for
Actually being
swaying
paid off.
teams. Yeah, being paid off.
I don't remember, but at this point, like I wouldn't be surprised.
No.
But dude, the one that like I truly don't understand how it's still the way it is the MLB. Dude, some of those umpires are so fucking atrocious at their job.
It should be robotic, shouldn't it?
No,
not be?
it shouldn't be robot. I don't think any sport should have a robot for a ref.
No, not a robot, but like run off, like, because they have the box on the cameras.
Sometimes those are wrong though.
The box?
Yeah, sometimes.
I guess.
But I still think there should be human element to it. But it's just some of the calls. Like, for example, back in, I think it was 2013 or 2014, Detroit Tigers pitcher was pitching a fucking perfect game. You know how hard that is to do.
Yeah.
It's next to impossible to pitch a perfect game. Every batter comes up, and every single one gets struck out or flies out. Nobody makes it on base. No walks, nothing. You have to be perfect.
Yeah.
He goes in, and he has it bottom of the ninth, 2 outs. Guy grounds out to second base. Second baseman picks it up. Everybody's already celebrating. Throws it to Miggy on first. Miggy catches it. The guy's foot is like, if the base is the red thing, the guy's foot is like, he's got this much space before his foot touches the bag. And Buddy calls him safe. And everybody in the stadium's like, huh? Even the guy that got on first is like he's like, oh, you fucked up. You fucked up bad.
And they can't reverse the call, right?
They can't reverse that call because they have now added in the challenge. Detroit could have challenged that and won the game. That's allowed.
But
They didn't have that back then. So the next batter comes up, and he strikes him out. The game ends, and all of the players that kind of come around the guy and they're like giving him a hug. Like they're like, bro, like you had it, you did it.
Yeah.
But in the rule books, you know what I mean. So they're doing that, and then fucking Jim Leland, I'm pretty sure it was Jim Leland, comes out of the dugout and he like points at me. He's like, "You fucking blew it. That's fucking bullshit. Like, you should be fucking kicked out of the league. That's fucking bullshit if you can't make that fucking call." The ump was getting death threats after the game from fans, like full blown.
I love how hard fans go on sports sometimes.
Dude, ridiculous, man. And like
It's
the
kind
guy,
of crazy.
the guy like came out like into like a media thing, and he was like, I made the wrong call. Like, and I'm so sorry. Because of like how hard that is to do. I made the wrong call. You should have had that. So I think like they've like officially put him into the rule book. Like not the rule book, the history book is an asterisk. Like, he did it. He got the perfect
he did,
game.
but like he didn't.
So he did it, but the guy's fucking retarded. So
Yeah.
But yeah, like there's a good John Boy video breakdown on it. We'll watch after. But like the whole team was like, "You're fucking worthless. Like, you suck. What the fuck was wrong with you? You made that fucking call." Because when he made the call too, there's a camera that caught the pitcher. The pitcher's like, he's like, let's go, like all pumped up. He's like, fuck yeah, and then he's like, and the guy's like, he's like safe, and he's like looking at him, and he's doing his umpire thing where he's just standing there all, he's like, yep, I made the right call, and he's just looking at him. He's like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. Like he's like smiling at him. He's like, come on, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, that's why I don't watch baseball in general.
I love
It's
baseball.
just like, you love baseball?
Yeah, dude.
You don't find it kind of boring?
Not at all.
Really?
It's hype.
It's hype.
Yeah, dude. Dude, playoffs are on right now, man.
Are they on right now?
I think, yeah. Red Sox are playing the Rays like right now, I think.
Wow.
Red Sox can move on
Who
to
do you think's gonna what like point of the playoffs is it right now? Is it like
a division series. Like it's like first round.
first round?
Yeah.
Who do you think's going all the way?
Shit. I mean, Dodgers or the Giants are the likely candidates. They both, dude. The Dodgers came in on the wild card. They beat the Cardinals the other day to get into the playoffs. But the Dodgers had 105 wins. The Giants had 106 wins. The Giants only clinched the division on the last day. Which
Wait, they had 105 wins?
Yeah.
How many games are in a season?
162 games.
You play 162 games.
Yeah, it's 2 NHL seasons in one. Wow. Yeah.
See,
It also
I
runs.
don't follow it enough to even know these stats. I played baseball.
Yeah.
But wearing a baseball shirt?
Yeah.
No idea.
No idea.
I'm a fraud.
Really are. No, yeah, but like, fucking, it's hype, dude. I love it. Like, fuck. Could pull up like a clip from like the Red Sox walked off. I don't know if it was last night or the night before. Walk off home run, bottom of the 13th. Like it was an extra innings, like overtime. Fucking, and they got like there was like a fucked up play that should have been like a different call, and it could have led to the Rays winning the game or like getting a run. But the umps were like, no, like it went this way, didn't count. It wasn't the ump's fault. It's an actual rule, but didn't go that way. And then the Red Sox guy comes up. They walk the first guy. Second guy comes up and just fucking bombs one. And like it was in Fenway Park, so like as soon as it comes off his bat, everybody's like, let's go. And then as soon as it gets over the green monster, like the fucking volume level goes through the roof, and everybody's guys tarps are off. Everybody's going fucking crazy. I was like, man.
Dude, did you ever see that video? It was at a baseball game. I think it was a baseball game. There was like a cat or something.
Oh yeah.
In the fucking
Yeah, dude.
Why is there a cat in there?
Cats are always, dude.
Cats are
Cats
just
and
around.
animals are just fucking ripping always on the field. It's hilarious. There was a few times this year though with like a specific cat. It just kept getting out. It's like, buddy, is it just the stadium cat?
Buddy, well, you got to put that cat on a leash, eh? Buddy, nothing's weirder when you see a person fucking walking a cat on the sidewalk.
Dude, there's
it's
a
like,
fucking,
hey, man.
there's a lady. I don't know if she's.
Oh,
still
I know
lives
her.
there.
I know her.
The tweak, man.
Brett, there's a lady that lives like at the top of Treys complex or like on those houses outside the complex, and she's like probably 500 pounds, and she walks a cat while her weird small husband rips an RC car. This is like just what they do.
Yeah, it's fucking weird, bro. Like, that's your hobby, hey? That's what you're rocking for a hobby.
Rip an RC car.
Yeah.
You're 45 years
There's
old.
a fucking. I don't know if the guy
you got
still
a real
lives
car, John.
in here, but there was a dude for a while that was ripping an RC car, and it was the most obnoxiously loud thing.
The gas one?
Yeah, like, cause I'd have my window open and I'd be like chilling, middle of summer, and I'd just be chilling down here. I'd have my headphones on, jamming to music, and I'm like, the fuck is that noise? Take my headphone off. And he's just driving it up and down the fucking road, and I'm losing it. And then finally, after like an hour, he'll take it away. I'm like, holy fuck. Can you do it anywhere else? What? No job? Come on.
Hey,
it's
no job?
8:30 in the morning on a Monday. No job?
Got nothing to
Justice for Lindsay.
do? Got nothing to do?
You got nowhere to be?
All right, man. We're like 45 minutes in.
Yeah, but we still got some time.
You wanna still got some time?
5 minutes.
Sure.
Oh fuck. Dude,
I'm always absolutely tired, eh? Sure.
Where you going?
Yeah, sure. We're gonna go to Ian's.
Oh, nice.
Chill for a bit. Yeah.
Gonna get some Mongo? Oh, come on, Brett.
We'll figure it out as soon as we stop.
Come on, Brett. You want a little mango?
I actually
A
did,
little
yeah.
rice on the side?
Yeah. Yes. You can get takeout anywhere. You don't need vaccination card to get takeout. No. No, you can't sit down.
Well, then see if Hendy's gonna watch. This is you can't do it anymore because if you can't sit down, can't eat it. In Mongo.
Oh yeah. All right, let's wrap up the episode. We're fucking 45 minutes in. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for sticking around for another episode. We love you guys.
Stay hydrated.
Drink your water.
E.
Peace out.
E.